What's up, guys? Welcome to a Destiny 2 related video today, but we'll be going over the exotic weapon review of the Wardcliff Coil Rocket Launcher. It's in the power slot. It's probably one of my favorite rocket launchers overall, but let's go over the perks here. Alright, so the perks for this gun looks like the intrinsic perk is Mad Scientist. This weapon fires a volley of rockets. Awesome. Then you have Volatile Launch, Extended Magazine, and then its trait perk, Mechanized Autoloader. This weapon automatically reloads ammo on pickup, which is very, very nice, especially for those PvE engagements. And then last you have Composite Stock for that increased handling speed and stability. Alright, so for PvE, I rated this thing a 10 out of 10. Like, it's literally one of the best rocket launchers in the game right now. And personally, it's one of my personal favorites, considering I don't have the raid rocket launcher. This is like one of the best alternatives you can get. And the reason being is because this weapon is able to hit multiple targets with multiple missiles, and it's able to drop bosses and higher level adds very, very quickly versus other power weapons like like shotguns or fusion rifles or anything like that. It's just because you have those multiple missiles tracking and allowing for a huge amount of damage, plus a huge amount of AoE damage if any smaller adds are nearby as well. It's just really good for ad control. It doesn't seem to make a difference whether you aim or not. The missiles will still track what's in proximity to it. So like if you aim above a PvE target, the rockets will launch and then track down to that target. So the missiles just kind of go where they want to go. You can't really control that, but as long as you're aiming in that general area, you should be fine. The only downside is that you have to be close enough to where the missiles can track something. So if you're trying to hit a target from far away and the rockets, they'll just most likely flail off into the distance, and maybe you'll hit one or two targets. So when it comes to like taking down thrashers and bigger adds and everything like that, you kind of want to use it as a shotgun. Like, don't get super close because the AoE damage will kill you, but you want to be close enough to where all the rockets have a chance to lock onto the target that you're wanting it to lock onto, essentially. PvP, I rated this thing a 7/8 out of 10. It's very, very fun to use in the Crucible as a rocket launcher. I know, like, I hate using rocket launchers in the Crucible. That's what everybody uses. I end up using my Wisdom Rebuke Fusion Rifle most of the time, but I was like, you know what, let's take Wardcliff Coil into the Crucible, see how it is. And again, it's able to take down multiple enemies. Like, you have the chance of hitting clips with this weapon, especially if there's 3 or 4 people taking a zone or just rushing you or anything like that. Using the rocket launcher on one enemy is like a little bit of an overkill, but it's still kind of funny when you get to use it, get a kill with it. It's like, hey, I got killed by Wardcliff Coil. Like, very unconventional versus the raid rocket launcher or the Vanguard rocket launcher or anything like that. It's very, very good for taking down supers as well, like most power weapons do, but it's just, I think it's just more hilarious in my opinion. One of the downsides that I guess that I had a problem with is that you only get one projectile, versus if you use a rocket launcher, like a normal rocket launcher, I guess like legendary essentially, you get 2 projectiles. Now I find that kind of unfair, considering like Wardcliff Coil, you have to be close enough to be able to use it, versus other rocket launchers, you can just aim at the ground somewhere near somebody's feet and it's going to kill them. So that's kind of like one of the downsides that I found. But if you don't have the raid rocket launcher or aren't using an exotic weapon in your kinetic or energy slot, this is a great alternative to use in the Crucible. It's very, very fun, very, very hilarious, and it's probably my favorite rocket launcher in the game overall. Alright guys, if you're looking for a community join, definitely go to the link below to say join the clan. All you have to do is press on the clan, request to join, and me or the PS4 admin will come in and we'll let you into the clan. And we hit rank 6 fairly early on in Season 1, and we plan to do it again in Season 2. So the more people we have, the faster we'll be able to hit rank 6, and the faster we don't have to worry about it. So I'd really like to build up the clan. So if you see this video and you're in a smaller clan and you don't have, and you're only at rank 2 or 3, 4, or even 5, and you're like, oh shit, we got to get to rank 6 before Season 1 ends, definitely just come over to our clan. Like, invite your friends over. We're open to almost anybody coming over, so definitely just go do that. And comment what you guys want to see below. I'm making content for you, so if you want to know something about a weapon or anything like that, definitely let me know. Some guy actually just asked me to do something over the the half Dan D Hockey auto rifle, the really slow fire rate auto rifle. It's okay. Well, you know what? I'll get into my opinion of it later on another video. And the best way to support me is liking videos, subscribing to the channel, and turning on that notification bell if you want to be notified when I drop some new content on the channel. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time.